Hi, this is Mrs. Hannell, and we're solving literal equations from your literal equation worksheet that you have for tonight. We have 3 steps in solving for a literal equation. We move, divide, and reduce, MDR. So when we're looking to solve for y, we have to find what we're getting rid of. In this case, it would be 6x. So we need to move 6x. To move 6x, we take the inverse, which is negative 6x on the left, negative 6x on the right. On the left side, it gets rid of x, and we have negative y. On the right side, we have 22 minus 6x. All right, we need to get rid of the negative sign, so we're going to divide by negative 1. We have negative y divided by negative 1. And on the right-hand side, we have 22 minus 6x, also divided by negative 1. This leaves us with a positive y on the left. On the right-hand side, we are dividing each term on top by negative 1 on bottom. So we have 22 divided by negative 1 is negative 22. And we have negative 6x divided by negative 1 is a positive 6x. So y is equal to negative 22 plus 6x. Number 8 on your homework is where we have to distribute before we can move, divide, and reduce. So we're going to distribute the 3 to the 2y and to the 6x. So we have 3 times 2y is 6y. And we have 3 times negative 6x is negative 18x. Equals positive 6 on the right-hand side. Now we can use our 3 steps. We're looking to solve for y, so we're getting rid of negative 18x. We do that by taking the inverse, which is positive 18x, on the left-hand side, and positive 18x on the right-hand side. This gets rid of 18. You are left with 6y equals 6 plus 18x. You are just copying your equation to a new line. In our next step, we have to divide. We've got 6 times y, so we're dividing by 6 to get rid of it. And we have 6y divided by 6 gets rid of 6. On the right side, we divide by the same thing. 6 plus 18x goes also over 6. And that leaves us with solving for y, which is each term on the top divided by the 6 on the bottom. So 6 on the top divided by 6 on the bottom leaves you with 1, plus 18x on the top divided by 6 leaves you 3x. Your solution is y equals 1 plus 3x. Question number 7 on your homework tonight distributes a negative sign across the right-hand side. So on the left-hand side, we're just going to rewrite that 2y plus 2. And when we get to the right-hand side, we're going to distribute the negative sign like it is negative 1 times x, which is just negative x. And we have negative 1 times negative 3, which is positive 3. And now we can solve. So since we're solving for y, we're getting rid of this 2 right here. And we move that 2 by taking its inverse, which is -2 on the left and -2 on the right. That gets rid of 2. Solves partly for y. We have 2y equals -x, and we're adding 3 minus 2. It's actually 3 minus 2, which is 1. Our next step is isolating y further by getting rid of 2, so we have to divide by 2. We have 2y divided by 2 on the left. On the right, we have -x plus 1, and we're also dividing that by 2. So that gets rid of 2 on the left, and you have solved for y. Y is equal to -x plus 1 over 2. You can break that apart and put each term over 2. So the first one would be -1x, same thing as -x, over 2, and 1 over 2. So it's -1/2 x plus 1/2 is your solution for number 7. On the back of your worksheet, you're solving for a. So we're isolating the a. We have 2 terms to move. They are 7x and -2yz. So we need to move both of them. Move 7x and 2yz. So we take the inverse of the 7x, which is -7x on the left, and that's how we move it, is through adding and subtracting. And we take -7x on the right. That gets rid of x. You now have -2yz that you copied on the next line, plus a equals vw minus 7x. We're still moving things. We have the 2yz to get rid of, so we're going to put plus 2yz on the left and get rid of it, and plus 2yz on the right. On the left, we rewrite our equation again. We have a equals vw minus 7x. We're copying this from above, and then adding 2yz. And that is the solution. We did not need to divide because we didn't have a number that was beside our a and being multiplied.